Hello and welcome to the 20th episode of the Boondoggle. I'm one of your hosts, Mike James. With me, as always, silence behind the violence, my man, John Romero. How you doing?
Silent Ninja. Silent Library.
Can we talk about your shirt? Love it so far.
It is the Goat Dad.
The Goat Dad. Makes me feel like a piece of shit dad.
So I think it's who we all aspire to be.
Yes, but I'll never be because he cares too much.
Yes.
And then our man behind the ones and twos, our favorite producer, George Frito.
I'm like your only producer.
Yeah, our favorite one. Looks like everyone's rocking in-ear headphones. I think it's because RFK is taking over. He doesn't like the radiation from Wi-Fi. Did you guys know he doesn't like to have the phone in the if he's not using a phone?
Is that why he had worms in his brain?
I think he does. I think that's why he blames it. He does something kind of weird where
he does a lot of things kind of weird.
He'll be that guy on a subway talking in the speaker because he doesn't want the radiation close to his brain. So
because if you put two phones next to each other and they call each other and you put an egg in the middle, it cooks the egg.
Is that true?
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. So
okay.
It has to be true.
and I think they took down the truth post.
I heard about that, but then I saw somebody post something. And they got flagged. They got flagged. And I thought they were getting rid of this. So
I actually like these. I think I might actually switch to these. I think you get personalized ones though for way too much.
Probably.
Yeah, let's get.
Probably for way too cheap. If they're still wired, you could probably get some,
true.
Some cool ones.
I have heard that people get wired to avoid radiation, but I'm like, it's just whatever. We're all dying.
If you die, you die.
Yeah. I made it to 40, so I'm good with.
And by the time this comes out, you'll be
I'll be 40. I'll be 42. You will have 2 kids by the time this comes out.
We talked about it last time, but
it's lots gonna happen.
We'll have a new president.
We'll have a new president. How do you think it's gonna go? How do you think it's gonna go? Like any drama day one?
I don't think so.
I will say I
might be deported.
Okay. I did feel a bit of I don't know, happiness, relievedness, whatever. Jimmy Carter's funeral, Trump and Obama sitting next to each other laughing. I was like, that's good. But it was also fun to see Kamala throwing snake eyes at both of them. I was like, damn.
What do you think they were talking? Or do you think they were talking?
I think I saw a meme that what Trump said when he leaned in, and I really hope he did say it. He said something like, okay, now that you're out of the office, come on. You were born in Kenya, right? And I just think that's so funny. But no, I don't know. They were probably talking about how many people did you kill this week? I don't know. Before we start with our random topics that strangers to both of me and John have put in the bucket, I want to bring up some topics with you of the week. Okay. First one being, did you hear the story of, I think it's French woman got scammed out of $800,000? I don't know what
I didn't hear. I saw
800,000 euros. I don't know what the equivalent is, but got scammed out of 800,000 euros because she thought she was getting messages from the real Brad Pitt. Did you see that? Any of that?
I did see. I just saw the headline and didn't get into the nitty gritty of it.
Let me give you some more nitty gritty. It was over the course of a few months. In that few months, she actually divorced her real millionaire husband so she could get alimony or whatever payment. And then she forfeited that to the fake Brad Pitt.
Oh, wow.
To pay for his medical bills because he's got cancer. To her defense a little bit, she did receive AI pictures of Brad Pitt in the hospital.
That's not to her defense. I'm sorry. But
they weren't the greatest. I've seen a lot.
I saw a couple of them, and I'm like...
And she became suspicious when she would see news stories of the real Brad Pitt out and about with his real, I think, girlfriend. I don't think he's married. I don't know who he's with these days. But that's when she became suspicious. So, John, hit me with any initial reaction.
just stupid people. Like, I don't know how to react like that.
Like, I feel like if I always feel like I'm bashing on women, and I'm not, but I am. I always feel like if a fake Brad Pitt messaged 100 girls, at least half of them are gonna be like, that makes sense. This totally checks out. Like, this is what I've been waiting for. You know, he's famous, tall, good looking. I'm average. It totally checks out. Where if you and I are at the bar and, like, I don't know, a 7 comes up to us and is like, hey fellas, we're gonna be like, get out of here. What kind of prank show are you on?
So you don't think if it was the other way around, like a famous,
like Sofia Vergara,
was
hit me up.
It
was like, baby Mike, love your comedy. I'm a little sick right now. I need like $20. I'm gonna be like, get out of here. I do not.
So you think it's less than 50%? I think it's.
You think more than 50%?
No, I think it's probably like 40 to 50. I think it's equal.
You think it's equal?
A guy could fall for that. Oh man, men are pretty stupid.
I think it's just confidence, not stupidity. I guess what I'm saying is I think most men, when pressed for it, lack a little confidence.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just us. I don't know.
Maybe. George?
Yeah. George, man with confidence. Sofia Vergara or whoever messages you. Are you falling for that?
It's not no. I'll be honest. You catch me on the right day, I'm sad. You know, you got the proof. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna ask this question. She'll never know. And then you got it. Like, no, it's not never.
What do you think out of 100 men? How many are falling for it?
Oh, 23.
Okay.
20%.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I just think like 55% of women are going to be like, it's probably fake, but you know, it kind of, I believe it. So, to put a nice little bow on the story, she has been hospitalized, this French woman, because she's on suicide watch.
Oh.
So, go France.
Go France.
What else do we have to talk about? It's January. What do we want? Is there one more thing? You're having a kid. I think we put all our topics in the bucket. George, let's pull the first one, shall we? There you go.
Topic number 1 of the podcast. What reality show would you be on?
Reality show. Okay. We could take this a couple different ways.
What other way?
Maybe it's in a entirely different thing, but I was thinking game shows too.
Okay, gotcha.
But I guess if we're talking like Amazing Race, is that more of a game show or a reality show?
Both. I would put it on there. If I had to put it on there, one, it would be reality show.
Okay. If I had to be on any reality show, I probably would do Amazing Race because it's competitive. You're working out. You're traveling to nice places, sometimes not nice places. Doing puzzle stuff, like my autism, I like puzzles. So
why not Survivor over Amazing Race?
Oh, I just don't want to starve. You know, I think that's it. I don't want to be half naked, starving. And I'm too nice. I remember I wanted to be on like, actually I resend my answer. If I were to do like a competitive, not a race per se. So Amazing Race, I think it's a race. Competitive, like Squid Games type shit, I would probably do Big Brother. Okay. I think I could. But then again, I have seen enough seasons of Big Brother to realize you have to be cunning. Yeah. To win at that, and I'm too nice. My mom's even told me like if you go on that show, you're out with number 1. So, what about you?
I think I'd do Survivor.
Survivor?
Let's take a shot at Survivor. Been watching a lot of Surviving Barstool. You probably don't know what that is, but it's Barstool's version of Survivor, and I think that got me more into the Survivor. I've watched a few of the first seasons of Survivor, and I mean it looks.
You think you go far?
I don't think I could go far. I think I'd get stabbed in the back probably eventually.
I think with Survivor, I'd like to think I'm athletic enough to like get immunity enough times.
Yeah.
But I always feel like the people that never get it always go towards the end because they're like cunning enough to be like making deals and stuff.
And I don't know why I like the whole tribal council thing. I find it a lot of drama.
The little bickering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Game show though.
Game show?
Like Wheel of Fortune and stuff like that.
Jeopardy just came out with Pop Culture Jeopardy.
Oh,
right there.
I'm with you. VH1. I don't know if that's still a thing.
I think
They
it
used,
is.
they used to have Rock and Roll Jeopardy, and I used to do.
Oh, there was a rock and roll. Didn't they have like 80s
I think they did decade ones.
like trivia?
Yeah,
as well.
I would do well on that. I wouldn't do. Here's the reasons I wouldn't do some of the shows that I mentioned. Amazing Race. You always see the couples bickering.
Yeah.
I think you and I could do it.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Do it with my wife or any significant other. You're just
It never goes well.
never goes well.
What about dating?
Dating shows.
Show.
Ooh.
I mean, you'd have to obviously be on the Golden Bachelor. Right?
Yeah. I don't even know that. There was one where I don't know if I brought this up on this podcast. There was one called a dating show called Average Joe.
Oh yeah, I think I
Remember that one?
Was it the one where he was like an average person? No, Joe Millionaire.
Joe Millionaire. No.
No, Average Joe is a professional dodgeball machine.
Would marry that one. Average Joe was one where it was like a pretty woman and a bunch of average looking dudes or below average looking dudes. And then, she's getting to know like the final 6 guys and she's saying that she likes them all. And then they introduce 5 good looking dudes and she ended up always choosing the good looking dude. I'm sorry. I missed not that one. There's another one called Dating in the Dark. Do you remember that one?
I think so.
It was like 3 guys, 3 girls.
In Harlem.
Darkness.
It was in a mansion, and the guys got one wing, girls got the other wing, and then they would date in the dark, like completely darkness.
Something, yeah.
And then,
Well, that's like kind of like what is it? It's on Netflix. That Love Is Blind.
but isn't Love Is Blind? You're just gonna marry them like without even seeing them?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's the same thing. You're not seeing them in the dark.
But here's the thing. Here's the twist, though. So you would connect with someone, right, based on dating in the dark, blah blah, and then you'd be like, okay. They always would make one person wait on the balcony. And the person on the balcony would wait for the balcony door to open. Because that means I'm sorry. At some point, they showed what each other looked like. And they would keep one person.
Gotcha.
They would keep one person in complete darkness, show the light on person, and then reverse it. And then they had one person wait on the balcony. And if the balcony door opened, that means the girl guy was like, oh, I don't care I think you're beautiful. Yeah. But there was times where you would see him leave down the driveway because they just were not. I would like to do that one because I want to see.
What about another? I guess I don't think it was reality or game shows, but the MTV game shows.
Ooh, I don't remember those good enough to
like Room Raiders.
No.
Was there
Singled Out? That looked fun growing up.
Date my mom. Date my mom. You would date the mom and then
see. Yeah.
Silent Library was pretty good too.
I was definitely into the VH1 dating ones like Bret Michaels and Flavor Flav.
Like Surreal Life.
But yeah, those are the game shows I would. I guess the dating ones if I had to be.
If you had to.
Yeah, the Bachelorette ones look like.
Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy?
Jeopardy. Wheel of Fortune. I'm not good speller.
I feel like I have better odds on Wheel of Fortune.
To spell?
Yes.
Yeah, I suck at it.
Even though I might show up on a blooper.
Do you know anyone that's gone on a game show?
I mean, somebody that went on Price is Right.
And did they get on?
Yeah, that's the one. They didn't get on the showcase, like the thing, but they were on like the.
The main,
like
8 or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So they won like a lifetime supply of, like a year supply of coffee.
Nice.
And they said they never used.
This is going to make me sound like an elitist, but I can never do Prices Right because I don't know what anything costs.
You'd be like, who they do that with? It was either like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk or Bill Gates. One of them who went on like Ellen or something and asked him for like the price of milk. And he was like, I don't know, $20.
I don't have their money, but I do the same way. I'm just one of those, if I need it, I'm buying it, I guess. And I'm not going to like cut out coupons or go to 5 different stores to get the cheapest price.
I knew somebody in high school too that was on one of the MTV shows. Just remember, I think it was
Teen Mom.
No, Disaster Date. Was that one of them?
I think so.
Yeah. He was on Disaster Day. He was like, "Yeah, it's fake. Like you basically they cast you for it, basically." Like,
I had someone in my fraternity in I think it was Room Raiders. Yeah. Yeah, it was. That's interesting.
I don't mind being on Pimp My Ride too, I guess. You got no room in my trunk now because you can put a PlayStation 5 in there.
Put in an aquarium. George, what game show are you going on?
Game show? Supermarket sweep.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. I forgot about that one.
Oh, man. If we go old school, the one that's no whammy, no whammy. What's the...
Press Your Luck.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Reality show.
Jersey Shore.
Oh, okay. Last Comic Standing?
Easy. No. What? I'm trying to party, dude. I'm not trying to go to work.
So, like, real world?
Yeah. No, not even real world. No, that's too much. There's always, like, tasks and shit. No, I'm trying to work at the shore store for an hour and then do cocaine, hopefully, and the cameras don't catch it. Like,
oh, man. That's a good one. And then what dating one are you going on?
Casting couch.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Another round of reality shows. What about like Nickelodeon, like Double Dare, not Double Dare,
Dare.
Guts.
Guts was.
That's the one where like they would like climb the mountain and
yes.
do like that. Or was it Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yes, there was that one. I knew a guy from elementary school that got on that one. There was one where you like entered...
That means he got rollerblades.
Bauer too, the high end. There was one where you like it was like computer simulated where like you would answer questions and like every round the highest points would go into like the background and then it was like the worst computer graphics.
It was like a green screen and they were like playing a video game.
And they would have to like they were like running down or getting driven by something and they had to like knock that was pretty cool. I'm dating myself, by the way.
I mean, I watched Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, too.
I never watched that one. Oh, man. I do think, though, Press My Luck, that was good.
Have you ever seen the documentary on the guy that
figured it out?
Figured it out.
Do you think that's cheating?
Yeah. I mean,
no, he figured it out.
I mean, it's cheating, but it isn't.
Right. It's not.
You get what I mean?
It's like counting cards.
Well, it's the same with Price is Right.
Was Speaking about cheating scandals, I want to say the UK version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. A guy went on, and then his wife was in the audience. And then they listened back to the audio, and he would go. He would say, "Oh, it's either A." No, and B could be the answer, and then he would hear like a cough or a clearing of the throat, and he'd be like, "Okay, B." Yeah. So
I did hear about that.
I think they took his money too, and I think both of them got fired from their high-paying jobs. So it sucks.
Slumdog Millionaire, great game show.
Oh, it's a good movie. Good movie. Haven't seen it since I saw it. So hit us, George.
Actually, for a real answer for a dating game, I think I would do very well on Love Island. If I was hot, I think I would.
Remind me, Love Island. Is it just Survivor plus Love? What's Love Island?
It's kind of like Big Brother in that everything's recorded, but everything is live. But like it's like a day behind. Everything is. They have like little challenges that they'll do as a group, but then. New dudes will come in, new girls will come in, and there's all kinds of 20-something-year-old drama. But I think I would do well.
Real quick, there's one on like TLC, which used to be the Learning Channel. Now it's just for circus people. There's one called MILF Manor.
Oh yes, when they date their son, the sons of the other other MILFs.
It's very very entertaining. Very not that I would want to go on that with my mom. But, maybe we'll see who else.
It's not for you.
Yeah.
All right. Second topic of the podcast. One fast food spot you would have for the rest of your life.
I think it's easy.
What do you got?
I think it's Del Taco.
I was about to say Del Taco.
Because I feel with Del Taco, you get...
So the question is, like, you're in charge of city planning. Is it like Sims, whatever? And you're gonna put
yeah, it's just
one fast food restaurant on every corner. What's your new Starbucks? And yours is Del Taco.
I think it's Del Taco.
Okay. Why?
Yeah.
What do you get there?
you can get everything there. Like you're not stuck. Like, you can't say like In and Out because then you just get burgers.
Okay.
There's limited options. Chick-fil-A, you're just gonna get chicken at least.
Healthy.
At
Okay.
Del Taco, you can get all of those.
Yes, you get breakfast, lunch, dinner,
And
late night snack.
I think they have the best fries too.
That's good. They're in the running. They're very salty. I do enjoy.
Okay, old man yelling at the clouds. They're very salty.
Very salty. I like it though. Chili cheese fries, bomb. Someone recently took me. This is actually a true story, George. We were.
I didn't say it wasn't. What do you mean?
No, right? He's already questioning it.
He's not gonna
Man,
bla-
dude.
He's not gonna blame me. We're at Worthington's when the mic was there, and I was talking to Leo, and I had been to Del Taco for whatever reason in a while, and we were talking about fast food, and Leo was all, "Yeah, I'm just sad that they took away the I think it was spicy jack chicken quesadilla," and I was like yelling at him. I was so upset. I was like, "No, they didn't." He's like, "Yeah, no, they did." I was yelling. I was so mad. He's like, "Look, they took it away." Dude, I was very upset that. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
You did. You said you were gonna. In fact, you said that I didn't want you to talk about it preemptively.
If I could, so Del Taco's your answer.
Yeah. I mean, you can choose Del Taco. I have a second one too. Like,
Well, I was gonna say I'll try to choose fast food. I'm just gonna go McDonald's. Good fries. Love chicken
You're
nuggets.
such an American.
RFK he was eating it on Air Force One, I think.
Doesn't Trump eat like something from there every day?
I think it was KFC.
I might be both of them.
But
I
yeah,
remember-
I would do well.
I don't. The only thing I like from McDonald's is chicken nuggets. So
And their salads when you're hungover. Their breakfast. You don't like their breakfast?
the breakfast too.
Come
Well,
on.
I'm saying if it's not breakfast, like,
Yeah, hash browns.
yeah.
A McGriddle that you put a hash brown in the middle of, bro. That's sex. That's what that is.
I think my second would be Jack in the Box, another place where you get like a little bit of everything. You can even get Chinese food there.
That's
like,
not bad. Yeah, I don't know what meat is in those tacos.
You could say that about any of these.
It's pretty good.
Other than tacos, I feel like they changed the meat in the tacos.
The soy or something like that. That's so good. I might get that tonight too. Oof. George, what do you got?
I'm gonna have to shout out the Inland Empire. I'll probably go Baker's.
Okay,
Oh, fun fact. I haven't had that ever.
I think I've only had it one time.
What do they serve there? Give us your
It's
order.
an
Yeah.
American and a Mexican
Yeah,
kitchen.
it's another one that's like
It's another
they
Del
got,
Taco, but it's better. It's better and it's local.
You convinced me.
Well, I should
Okay.
use finger quotes when I say local,
Local.
but still, it's the staple.
Damn. All right. I'm going to Baker's. I think there's one I cross going to the.
They have good chili cheese fries too. Oh my gosh, it's just fire, dude.
I love chili cheese fries. That's my.
if you want to go local, what's the one on here in Corona? Fantastic Cafe.
I was gonna say Norco's best.
Norco's Best. I mean, those are all like I feel like the same. Like Fantastic Cafe and Norco's Best. Like they have a bunch of stuff.
That you can eat. Yeah.
But the thing with that, it's like not fast. It's fast food, but when I go there to drive through, I'm there for like 20 minutes. Like,
Yeah. That's. I'm with you on that one. All right. Next one, George.
Topic number three.
Trace.
Trace. Topic number 3. What is something non-sexual that turns you on?
Oh man.
I think it's that Diet Coke for
It's,
Mike.
it's really good. I haven't had it all week. What do you?
You haven't had Diet Coke all week?
No, I'm trying to cut back. 42, like cholesterol. I don't know.
So on a Q-tip box, it says not to stick them in your ear, but I think that is one of the greatest feelings out there. Just like I think I roll my eyes back every time I go in there. Like
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The Q-tip ones.
what's something else? Sometimes I was driving earlier, putting some music on, and "Runaway" by Kanye West came out. I think that turned me on a little bit. Like it's just like
Good song.
when the beat, like after the 20 little piano keys gets hit and it just drops. I think just the beat dropping on certain songs, just like
Yeah.
gets it done.
Yeah, that's definitely like I've had too many drinks and I'll play that
Yeah, I know. I've witnessed that.
too many times. Something. I'll go with my favorite part of getting my hair cut is
Fingering the soul, the stylist.
his name is Mario.
When Mario sits on my lap, and he's like, I can't get the front. I'm missing the front right there.
That's how he sits on my lap. When he is like squaring you up. I don't know what the terms are.
Square up.
But he does like a straight edge shave on the neck. Fuck. I'd be like, Mario, why did we not meet earlier? That's
Sometimes for me with that is after I'm done, the aftershave on that. Too.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good
sensation.
Yeah.
Would you say like food turns you on? Like what's a meal they're like, man, I'm gonna get hard eating this.
Del Taco fries. Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
George's gonna like this one.
Yeah.
Pepperoni chips.
We haven't paid you yet.
I haven't had any this year. Just for the record.
Just for the record.
We haven't paid you with pepperoni.
Like I've said,
in fact, podcast over. You guys were.
Like sometimes, like I think I've told you this. Like if I could like smash them and like snort them like cocaine, I probably would.
I'm pretty sure we have.
But those do like
those are good. I'm trying to think. What's something that turns you on that's not sexual? I don't know.
No, nothing.
Is there something that the opposite sex could do that turns you on that's not sexual?
Shut up.
You beat me to it. Like,
Silence.
Yeah, silence. Leave. Just leave me alone.
But don't go anywhere. Just leave me alone.
Just let me leave.
Shout out to Patrice O'Neill. I love that bit. I think humor. I think if a girl like cracks off a good joke, I'm like, that's sexy. That's sexy. But then usually it's not the case. Yeah. I don't have any. George, is with your non-sexual turn-ons.
Calves. So like nice calves.
There you go.
Men or women, both.
Shut up. Don't make me say it. Gender neutrals. Honestly, yeah. Sometimes when a dude's running, I'm like, dude, you got some fucking calves on you. Huh? Like it's good. But then like when you can see, like I'm sure you see it at your CrossFit gym. Somebody got calves that you can see through their jeans.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's too big.
Yeah. But it's hot.
You're giving me memories of in high school. I don't know if they had this where you guys went or if
This
it's still
sounds
a
illegal.
thing. People on the basketball team would wear those shoes that just were like they were elevating your toes, so you had to like stand on them to bulk up your calf, and you would jump higher. Did you guys see any of those weirdos? No, yeah.
I would see them like the basketball team, like team, like
building strength. Yeah, George, that's what you need. That's what you want. Someone walking around in those things.
Nah, rock climbers are sick ass calves.
Ooh, okay, all right.
So I found it.
Well, nowadays I feel like it'd be like shape ups or something they'd be wearing. Like,
George, do you have, or is there anything like that you go through? You're like, this is sex. This is sex. To me.
Yeah, my set, dude.
Yeah. Actually, that's not far off. When you crack a good joke and a lot of people laugh, it's like
that's your non-sexual, like
that'd be like, but that's actually like an addiction. Like I'm always chasing that, and no.
Me with the Q-tip, like it's just an addiction. Like
I will say, I do get odd satisfaction watching those extraction videos of like earwax or like assist. I don't know why. I'm not saying it's a turn on, but it's satisfying. It's very satisfying.
It's like ASMR.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, just that. Like, because I don't like I said, I think I've mentioned this before, the pimple popping. Like that's a turn off.
You can't do it?
I can't do it.
Do you pop your own pimples?
No.
You let them run their course?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
What is it called? What about mukbang? You know what that is?
Depends if I want to bung the girl eating.
What is that?
It's when they're like eating, but like close, like
Oh,
like that. Like that's like people get turned on by that.
No.
Oh, have you ever seen the videos where they're like it's like a compressor and the like stuff is like
getting
that,
smashed?
that's like a non-sexual turn on. Depends on what it is. Like when it's soap and you see the stuff like the soap squirt out.
Yeah. I love how like men are just simple creatures, like little shit like that. Like you'll see those videos where like, hey, this is one for the men, and it's just throwing a rock off a huge bridge into a body of water and splashes. I'm like, that's good. That's exactly what I needed. So, next one, George. Next one.
Topic number 5. Would you rather be a good singer or an average athlete?
A good singer, an average athlete.
What is average athlete? Athlete curtail. Whoa.
Yeah, let's put parameters on this.
I was like, what is like college athlete? Like that's as far as like, does that be an average?
Like you ride the bench.
Yeah, like
You're good enough to make the team, but you ride the bench. Or
like you were like a good.
But people like to hear you sing.
Yeah.
By the way, I would say singing is a talent. Like I wish I could sing. That's actually.
Yeah. I already feel like I can a little bit, so I'm gonna go.
I've heard you at
athlete.
karaoke. I've heard you. Very good. You know, but then again, I'm not the one to judge.
Yeah.
Because I look at American Idol.
I've heard people say like, "Oh, you're a good singer." I'm like, "Yeah, you're drunk." Yeah, of course you're gonna say that. Like,
Well, no, I watched like American Idol, and like I would see that someone try out, I'd be like, okay, that was good, and then it was just like they would just roast them like that was the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. So I was like, okay, I guess I don't have the ear for it. I would probably be an average athlete. For me, that would be my satisfaction. I just like being competitive.
See, for me,
being the worst.
I feel like all I'm missing from being an average athlete is like 4 inches.
You don't need a big dick to play, dude.
I was waiting for somebody to add. Of height.
I mean, George, he's able to like put on a beat and rhyme, and I think that is a great skill. But do you like singing? Do you sing at all?
Yeah,
He's Filipino.
Filipino,
Of course.
dude.
Is that do they sing?
Have you never been to a Filipino party? You're missing out.
Oh, I know that.
You didn't know they sing?
Dude,
I know they dance.
well, it's line dancing and karaoke. That's a Filipino party.
You know, like in Sparta where they look at the babies and if they're misshapen, they throw them off a cliff. That's what happens when you're born in the Philippines. They look at you, they make you sing a note, and if you can't hit it, they throw you off a cliff. So if you stick around, you can sing. It's kind of by default. Survival of the fittest.
But can you sing?
Yeah,
How good? Like, come on.
I'm good.
Good.
I can carry a tune.
What's your song? What are you belting out right
Depends.
now? It depends on your mood.
Never heard that
Depends.
one.
Yeah.
Depeche.
Is it the first song of the night?
Ooh.
Maybe Usher's "You Remind Me." That's a good one. That's
You
fun.
remind me of
Yeah.
Are you both a better singer or a better dancer?
Yeah, I think I'm a better dancer.
Okay, I've seen it too. Good, agree.
All things considered, currently I'm probably a better singer
Okay.
because of the cardio that it takes to dance.
The heavy breathing.
That's embarrassing. I'd rather sing and be out of breath than dance for 45 seconds and be like,
I'm probably the same way, but I just feel like
That's why I always felt like singers like Britney Spears or a boy band or whatever. Like I always felt like they had to like lip sync because I'm like, how are you doing all this and like not like huffing and puffing as you're trying to belt out a note?
that's why Michael Jackson's the GOAT, yo.
Yeah.
He sang dance for 2.5 hours.
And he even talked like that. I love the video.
I've seen that video. I just saw it recently, like I think a month ago too. Like where he forgot and he had to like go back to his voice.
He's like talking to Oprah or something, right?
Yeah. He did do stuff to kids. But anyways,
Oh, not Macaulay Culkin.
no, that's the word we're taking.
Not to Richie Rich, he didn't.
Great movie, by the way. Great movie. Yeah, I think I like being an athlete. I'd rather be funny, but fuck. All right. One more time.
Could you be a funny athlete?
I mean, I think, what's the guy?
Maybe Brendan Schaub.
No, what's the guy? Clipper. He was on the Clippers.
Iman
Blake
Shumpert.
Griffin.
Huh?
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
Yeah,
he was doing comedy for a while at the Comedy Store. I was like, nice.
It's because he's ugly, though.
No, I was gonna say because he's a redhead, but a black redhead or a black
A
redhead.
breadhead?
Yeah. I think that's Nick Cannon.
He's hilarious.
Final topic of the podcast?
Well, maybe.
What is one thing you can't give up when you go on a diet?
diet.
Fucking everything.
I think I can't give up. The
Del Taco.
No, I was gonna say rice.
Ooh. Oh, I guess we could have like white rice on the diet.
Or
But you're talking
white
like
or brown?
either one. I think now they're like debunking the whole white brown thing. Finally.
They're finally realizing they're the same.
Yeah.
Well,
Martin Luther King couldn't do it, but the rice could.
I always feel like at my age now, we've gone back and forth so many times. Like when I was growing up, they were like, butter is really bad for you. Now they're like, actually, it doesn't. No, that's fine. That was a big cereal trying to like pay for
Big cereal.
yeah, and or they're like, oh, bacon's really bad for your heart. Not bad for your heart at all now. So it's like it goes back and forth. So what was it?
I said rice.
Rice. Any kind of
Rice
rice?
is rice.
Or Mexican rice?
I should eat more white rice than anything. So.
Yeah. I would say chips. I love chips. I'm thinking about the barbecue chips in my pantry right now. That they're not the Lay's brand. I forget what generic brand we got. Oh, it's so good.
See, I'm more, like when it comes to chips, I'm more of a tortilla chip guy than I am a potato chip.
But how much self-control do you have? Like, if you're trying to be strict on a diet and you're like, I'll have one or couple, are you able to stick to that?
I probably could.
Okay, I can't. With chips, I'm like, I have to walk out of the room. Like, I have to remove myself. And I do miss alcohol.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that was my second one was
Alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm not a big sweets person, so it's probably just the sweet, savory.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah. Diet Coke I can give up pretty easily, but I needed something different than water.
That's always what addicts say about their biggest addiction. I can do it. I just didn't want to right now.
What about meats? What about meats?
Which one I can give up?
Would be hard to give up. I feel like for me, it's like steak.
Oh yeah, steak. I love steak. I could give up chicken for sure. I'm not a big chicken person, but if it's like I got to give up bacon or sausage, I love both of them. I don't think I could.
I could give up sausage.
That's so good. I almost would say I can't give up hot dogs. I do like hot
I
dogs.
could give that up easily. That really even meat? Like,
but so your sweets, you could give up pretty easily.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Dang. I don't know. George, the times we've done challenges, what would you do?
I don't relate, y'all, because I stopped at the gas station on the way here, and I got some sweet tart ropes.
Ooh, those are good.
I have some of those. I saw some of those at home. They weren't mine, and I was like, oh, I might open those.
Those are good.
I love me some sweets, but I probably can't give up Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Minis.
Like you would sneak those every day?
If I had even when I was like making just like a little lunchbox that I eat out of for the day, I'd throw 3 Reese's Peanut Butter Cups in there. It's like a morale booster, but also like I need sugar. I need it. I fucking need it.
Here's what's
and this Reese's like in a week, how much would you say you eat? Like,
oh, I have to like not have it in the house, or I'll eat it every day.
Oh, your neighbors not have it because you're gonna find a way.
I'll burrow into their wall like it's Shawshank, like, yo, I found some.
Speaking I saw some video with some guy. He was in a prison interrogation room, like kind of like similar room to this, and he like hit on the wall. He's like, wait, this is kind of weak, and he just kicked the wall down like right there. Just made a hole,
and
it
was like drywall. And
yeah, just ran out, and you see the cops run behind him, like, hey, come back. That is George when he smells like, oh, I think the neighbor has Reese's.
Oh man, now I have a scenario in my head, George, where we're gonna be doing a show. I'm gonna come up to you and you're gonna say, I'm gonna be like, how much time am I doing? George, he's gonna say, oh, you're just doing 5 minutes.
Just doing 5.
And then
you just slide.
So Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, like, how much more time am I doing?
If they're room temperature, 6 minutes. I like them cold and frozen.
Cold.
I don't think I've ever had them frozen.
Oh, you're a game changer, dude.
Same with what is it? Thin Mints.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you put those in the freezer, like they're 100 times better than just room temperature.
Does the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, do those crush, or do you have to like suck on them?
No, you can bite through it because it's a thin layer of chocolate around the peanut butter.
God, I never thought about that.
That's good, dude.
That's sex.
Change
my answer.
That's your non-sexual.
That's sex.
Don't watch me eat cookies and milk because that is sex, dude. I'll fuck it up.
This will make me sound like an alcoholic. You know what else is sex? That's not sexual. Is so I'm like doing this diet, trying not to drink a lot. But
I like how we both laughed.
what are you talking about? It's still 5 days a week. I do look forward to like, okay, you text me, you're like, hey, we're gonna watch football on Sunday or something like that. I'll try not to drink, and then just on the way, I'm just like, oh man, it's gonna be so good. And that first hit, that's just that first sip.
I forgot to mention that.
And if it's like perfect temperature in the bar, and that first hit of alcohol, I'm just like, I'm back.
It's like, I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Exactly. I just like I savor it. I'm like, ooh, it's like I almost hold it like a cup, like a hot cocoa. Like, oh man, this is good. This is really good. All right, let's fit one more in, George, before
That's what she said.
or
at least like that girl that had sex with 1,000 men in 12 hours. As she said, we could fit one more.
What? Can you imagine the guy that came in? He's like, how many? What number am I? And then he was just like, that's fine.
Damn, just churning butter by the time he gets there, dude.
It's all froth.
Just like, all right, man.
Oh,
Is this a
man.
latte?
Well, here's another thing. There was 1,000 men in 12 hours. That's 41 seconds.
That's why I don't think it's true.
Yeah, I'm like,
And two, what counts as like sex
Yeah.
to completion or just sticking it in?
I mean, yeah. What if she's just jerking them off? She can get 4 at a time.
true.
True.
You can really be efficient
She
about
got
this.
all her. What do they call that?
Airtight.
Airtight. There you go.
Airtight and completely occupied.
Yeah.
Both hands, all the holes, ears included. You could really bang out some work.
It's always British because the other girl that did 100 guys in 24 hours, she was British too. And then this new girl is. I guess there's nothing else to do. And
I blame Brexit.
Yeah, exactly.
They're freaks, man. I don't think they do deodorant in there too. It plays a role.
Okay, final topic of the podcast.
But OnlyFans.
Do you believe in aliens?
I do have an alien story, and I hope people that hear or see this believe me. I forget where I was going. I think I was leaving your house, something like that.
Yes, I think that's what you said. It was the baby shower.
I was driving home. It was 2 p.m. something like that. So clear day, clear skies. I'm driving due north, and I just see a object that's round, and it's a little too high for it to be a plane. And we live by an airport. It's not too far, but this plane is not moving. So it's almost like, well, it doesn't look so far away where, it doesn't look like it's moving, right? I was like, it seems pretty close, and it's high up. And I almost got in several accidents trying to look at the road and then look to my left. And it just was there. It was bobbing a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. And then out of nowhere went up really sharp and then took off. I am 99.9% convinced I saw at least a drone, but I think it was a UFO. So I've had similar stories with my wife. We've been driving, we both saw like what we thought was like a water, like a drip or something like that. It was on the windshield and it just zoop. And we looked at each other. We didn't say anything because it's like, did you see that? And it freaked us out. Because we were on the toll roads and it was all black. And,
Comes to everything being dark.
Yes.
Full circle.
And so I was like, we're going to get abducted and this is it. So I would say I think I've seen a
UFO at least.
or whatever the new name is.
They have a new name?
A UAP?
Yes. Yes.
Breaking news to me. Though.
Unidentified aerial
Pandemic, for sure.
Yeah.
Pandemic.
Something like that. Some new term. You?
I mean, I believe in it. I think there's definitely some kind of life outside of
Not this little planet.
this planet. Whether I've ever had an experience witnessing, like you said, like you and Aaron Rodgers have, like. No.
We have different types of PTSD. He gets hit in the head. I drink a lot.
Your story is very similar. Was it ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca?
Yeah. Is that what you're on?
Dang, eye-opening. Do you think we've been visited?
Would
you go that far?
I could say yes.
Okay. And part of me wants to say it's not real, only because like remember when Trump was going to take office the first time, everyone was like, "Oh man, he's going to release all the files," and he just never did. So like that tells me that's either not real or they said, "Hey man, you
What
can't."
is that called? Area
51. So I don't know, and I've heard too many Joe Rogan podcasts about it, so it's like,
okay, come on. Our sources there aren't.
His guess sounds so. I don't know. George, ever seen one?
I have not.
Do you believe in them? Are they out there?
I don't think we are the only sentient beings in this dimension of this universe.
Ooh, he's going deep dimension.
He went Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
On us.
I don't think we're the only ones.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I think we're all in agreement there.
Yeah, but
Have we been visited?
I don't think so. Dang. I think it's too vast.
It is.
There's cities in California that I haven't been to. You know, like why? Earth is probably the California of the universe. Why would you?
They're kind of like.
When I see like the world's largest
Dixie cup
person, and small, I'm like, they're aliens. Like, like they're what is it in Men in Black where they're like kind of disguised? Like,
Oh yeah.
like
If anything is alien and is here, it's
the Mexicans.
It's illegals. No. I think it's cephalopods. I think it's octopus. I think it's
For
squid.
sure.
They just don't fit in anything else. They're weird. And yeah, I don't think they're from here.
Oh, I could buy into that. When I do get too inebriated, I'll go on a dark hole about space. How, like George said, it's so vast, it freaks me out.
It's not even that. It's like same with the ocean. Like going deep in the ocean, and you see these things like wash ashore where they're like, okay, what the fuck is this?
Right. But yeah, octopus is a good one. Those are the ones where like you give them like 30 minutes, they figure out how to get out and they're contained. I was like, dude, get out of here. Get out of here with that.
Oh, they'll get out. All right.
Yeah. No.
It's like how you look like a rock and then you look like coral and then you look like sand and then you look like
I saw some video
octopus.
that they were getting octopus was getting chased by something, and they were trying to like they changed colors like 20 times.
Have you ever had octopus?
Yes.
Is it good? Chewy?
So, yeah.
It looks chewy.
Yeah. Chewy.
I've had calamari, which I don't think is like, I think that's kind of cheating, right? Isn't that just?
Yeah,
It's a squid.
it's a squid,
Squid, but
and
it's
it's in the same family.
It's little. You're eating a baby squid, but whatever. Fuck them. They don't even have bones. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Damn.
With some marinara sauce, everything's good. Tastes good.
Good. All right. That takes care of the topics for this week. Thank you, George, for pulling them.
Whoa. Thanks, George, for pulling out.
Clock out.
That's probably had to happen.
Have I pulled
He's
out?
pulled
No,
out.
that someone thanks someone for pulling out. They're just like, hey, thanks, by the way. I totally forgot.
No, they just make you come on their face.
It's called a lady. All right, John. You ready for this? This week's Mary Fuck Kill. This I don't know if it's going to be Mary Fuck Kill. It's more or less like who can definitely kick your ass.
Oh, okay.
Who do you have a chance that you would kick their ass? And then who do you think you can kick their ass?
Gotcha.
Okay. So I'm going to give you some of the martial art greats
Okay.
for this one. Let's go
I
with,
like my chances on these.
I think they're all white.
Okay.
So I already got a shot.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm going to give you Steven Seagal, or Sensei Seagal as he's known in some karate circles.
It's karate.
And Chuck Norris.
Ooh.
So who do you think you can kick?
So I guess the one that could kick their ass is the one I could marry, right? I guess
Could be. Okay.
I think I'm gonna go in the order you use. So the one I could feel like I could kick their ass would be
Jean-Claude?
Jean-Claude,
Okay.
which I don't even think is his real name.
He's already fake.
Yeah, he's already fake. The options: kick their ass.
So
Might have a chance.
So Jean-Claude, you think you can kick his ass?
Yeah.
Right. The other two is someone that be a good fight, but you think you're gonna win, or maybe they'll win. It'll be close.
Close.
And then one that you're like,
Yeah.
they're gonna just mess me up.
Yeah, I would say Seagal is the one I could it'd be 50-50.
Uh huh.
And then Chuck Norris.
Goat.
the GOAT. Like
He's just gonna.
he was in the movie with Bruce Lee. He fought Bruce Lee, and like the other two are kind of like.
He was Texas Ranger, right? What was that?
Texas Walker Ranger.
Yes.
Also the son in Talladega Nights.
Yes. Walker, Texas Ranger. That's right. I will disagree with you a little bit.
Okay.
I think Chuck Norris can kick my ass. I think Jean-Claude will put up a fight. And that Steven Seagal, I think I could just beat the shit out of him.
The only reason I'm saying Steven Seagal with give a fight because I've seen MMA fighters go to him for advice.
Right.
So I feel like maybe he knows what he's doing.
I think they're not taking his advice. They're just like,
Well, like
They just want to meet him.
Yeah, they just want to meet
They're
him.
like, yo, I fucking love Out for Blood.
it's like I guess a comic going up to a
is
famous not comic that's not funny.
What was it? Sensei?
Sensei Seagal.
There's nothing in front of Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's just like
Have you seen those videos?
Monsignor, like
Come on, have you seen those videos of him in a gi and he's just like tossing people? They're like, did you really put in effort? Let's go like real quick though. Do you have some of their favorite movies? Do you have any of their favorite movies? Did you watch Walker, Texas Ranger?
No, I would, I think randomly watch it just because it would be on USA Network after school.
I don't think I've seen Steven Seagal movie. I think he was in.
What was the one where he was like in the military?
I think that's all of them.
Yeah, I've seen a few. I think I've seen most of them.
Steven Seagal, wasn't he in Air Force One? No,
I don't think he was.
something where like Air Force One gets taken over. I think he died.
Oh, I
in that
think I
one.
know what you're talking about. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I think I've seen a lot of his movies.
Time Cop, I think, is the only one that comes to mind.
Street Fighter. He was in Street Fighter too.
Oh shit, that's right. Terrible movie, but also amazing at the same time. Yeah, I don't have. How about this? They're just not in like my queued up, ready to watch. So
They're not in your quick.
I'm gonna steal that. That's cute. George, whose ass you kicking?
I think my list is the same as yours, Mike James.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I think I could knee kick Steven Seagal into oblivion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jean-Claude, you put up a good fight.
He's too flexible, dude. He's fucking he'll enter the Zohan kick you in the face just like while having a conversation.
What about Rob Van Dam?
The wrestler. I'll give you then. This is a karate edition.
Oh, karate.
Okay, so real quick. So this is a marry, fuck, kill,
Okay.
and then this is not whose ass you can kick because they can probably kick all our
Yes.
asses together
Because they're Asian.
Because yes, that means something.
Yeah.
So marry, fuck, kill. Let's go off their movies, I guess,
Okay.
because I don't know too much of their martial art background. But I'll give you Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Bruce Lee.
Probably killing Jet. Fucking Jackie and marrying Bruce.
Such a basic bitch answer. Not kidding.
I mean, I think I've seen probably every Jackie Chan movie, but I feel like you can't go wrong with Bruce. Like,
Let's go. Is that OG?
San Francisco.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, I feel like I have to.
Okay. George, I know we had a kung fu discussion before the podcast. So.
I'm not answering this. It's disrespectful to the art. They're all great. I'm not doing goddamn thing.
Okay. You're not gonna marry, fuck, kill.
No.
There you go.
They're all amazing.
He bows to the sensei. I think I'll marry Jackie because I think he has humor in his karate. Probably kill Jet Li, and I'll fuck
We're all
Bruce Lee.
killing Jet Li,
But I'll fuck Bruce Lee.
unfortunately.
All right.
And then I don't think we have there's nobody like that we have now in
Right.
that
There's no
genre
of movies, right? George brought up a good one. I guess we could give the crown right now to Jason Statham.
I was thinking that.
But I don't know if he still makes those movies. He punches a lot, but I don't know if he's kicking all that fun stuff anymore. So, but I think George, what was the name of that show. Not Westwood, not Highland.
Into the Badlands.
Yes. Apparently that's really good. That's got this generation's like good actors that can kick some ass.
Yeah, I think what we're talking about is like that genre of movie doesn't really exist.
Yeah,
anymore.
that's true. That's another.
Now they're all like action comedy or sci-fi.
I was like, you could say it's Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Like.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And we all know it's Vin Diesel.
I did crack up at Vin Diesel.
Saying what's
at
up
the Golden Globe, saying, "Hey, what's up, Dwayne?"
because they got beef, right?
Yeah, major beef.
I've kind of lost respect for The Rock because I heard from many people that it's in his contract he can't lose a fight, and then he will negotiate how much damage he takes in fights on screen. I'm like, come on, dude, way to fuck up Shazam. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. I was like, what is the app that tells you what song this have to do with Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
Great app, by the way. All right, that concludes the 20th episode of the Boondoggle.
What a nice ending gong.
Yeah.
Wasn't that gong in was it Silent Library? Like they played the gong, like silence.
We should incorporate that sound on this.
Dong.
No.
Or the Gong Show.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
You ever seen the Gong Show? Like talent things, and they would hit the gong.
Silent Library.
Gong.
George, hit us with your socials.
At the George F everywhere on Instagram. Check me out. gfurito.ninja for my dates. January 31st, I'll be at the Stargazers Comedy, and then February 26th, I'll be at the Ontario Improv. So come catch me there. I'm having a good time at the George F. gfurito.ninja. Yeah.
Ninja.
John, what's where people can give us topics?
At Boondoggle_John.
Okay. Good luck on baby number 2. And I'm at the Mike James with George. I'll be at when this releases. The only show I have booked right now is the Ontario Improv, February 26th, 8 o'clock. It's gonna be fun, good times. Please come out and support and laugh. All right, guys. Not like that though. Okay. Not like that.